Royal author Adam Helliker believes Prince Harry, by recently sharing Meghan Markle's remarks on princesses, may have further exacerbated the split between the Sussex and the Cambridge camps. He said, "Those in Kate and William's circle who will most definitely see Harry's comments as adding more fuel to the flames between the two camps." Mr. Helliker also believes the remarks made by the Duke of Sussex during the latest episode of the Armchair Expert podcast could be taken the wrong way by Kate. Speaking to The Sun, he added, "Although hopefully she will have better things to do with her time, such as being a national inspiration, as well as having to look after 3 children, 2 dogs, 4 rabbits and a hedgehog, and manage houses in Kensington and Norfolk. Plus a husband." During the podcast led by Hollywood actor Dax Shepard, the Duke of Sussex discussed his approach to mental health, the work he does in this field and how he has improved his well-being after years of struggles. But he also spoke about other issues more closely related to the royal family, including Meghan's views on princesses. Prince Harry was asked what it was like growing up as a royal and how his experience compares to the traditional portrayal in films of princes and princesses. Relaying Meghan's words, Harry said, "My wife had the most amazing explanation. You don't need to be a princess, you can create the life that will be better than any princess. And that's coming from her own lived experience." The Duke of Sussex went on saying he watched Disney films featuring princes and princesses as a child. Mr. Shepard said it must have been bizarre for him. Prince Harry replied, "I do think that the old way of thinking, of the prince and princess, with all these little girls reading these wonderful fairy tales going all I want to be is a princess." Harry continued saying and I'm thinking, before being interrupted by the host, who jumped in to say, "It's not so rad." Both Kate and Meghan are princesses of the United Kingdom, as stated on the birth certificates of their children. However, they do not bear the title before their name as they acquired it by marriage rather than inheriting it. Rumors of a split between the Cambridges and the Sussexes started circulating in late 2018, when Meghan and Harry announced their decision to relocate from Nottingham Cottage to Frogmore Cottage. In a documentary aired in October 2019, Harry acknowledged a rift between himself and his brother, saying they would always be there for one another but they were on different paths. Their relationship reportedly worsened after the Sussexes' decision to step down as full-time working royals in January 2020 and in the wake of their Meghan and Harry's claims made during their landmark interview with Oprah Winfrey in March 2021. Prince Harry, Prince William and Kate were seen chatting in public after the funeral of Prince Philip in April, raising hopes of a reconciliation between the families. During the podcast, Prince Harry also acknowledged his privilege as a member of the royal family and the vision of the world it can provide. Recalling his visits to Commonwealth countries and meetings with people less advantaged than him, he said, "I feel way more connection to people I met and worked with in parts of Africa, New Zealand, Australia, Canada and wherever it is. And I am fortunate like that, because the privileged does give you blinkers, mine were never particularly on straight, I have always felt different." The Duke also spoke about his struggles to adapt to royal life in his early 20s and how therapy helped him. He said, "In my early 20s, it was the case of I don't want this job, I don't want to be here, I don't want to be doing this, look what it did to my mum. How am I ever going to settle down and have a wife and a family when I know it's going to happen again? Because I know, I've seen behind the curtain, I've seen the business model, I know how this operation runs and how it works, and I don't want to be part of this."